89 degrees, relative humidity down to about 20%. We notice those winds really kicking in out of the east, sustained at 21 miles per hour. We're already seeing some of those winds gusting around 30 miles per hour. But we are high and dry outside right now, looking at some of those fair weather cumulus clouds beginning to develop off in the distance. But it looks like we are going to be tracking an increase in our shower and thunderstorm development as we go into the second half of the work week, all due to this tropical disturbance located in the central Gulf of Mexico. The National Hurricane Center giving this a 90% chance for development over the next 24 to 48 hours. So as early as this evening, we could be dealing with a tropical depression or Tropical Storm Harold. Now, since we do have a ridge of high pressure across the central section of the United States that's bringing them a huge heat wave across the middle section of the country, it's going to kind of ride underneath that ridge and move off to the west and northwest. We already have tropical storm warnings posted for South Texas, and they're going to be dealing with some of those tropical downpours as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. And as that moisture kind of moves up the Rio Grande, we are going to see an increase in some of those tropical downpours, but I think a lot of the heavier rains will be focused down to the south and also out toward the western portion of New Mexico, and that's really not until Wednesday and Thursday. Right now, we're looking at mostly sunny skies, mainly dry conditions, and then we are seeing most of the rain out toward central and southern Arizona. That plume of moisture continuing to work its way up from the south and pushing up to the north. We're also dealing with some of those breezy to gusty winds right now. Those winds gusting in excess of 30 miles per hour in Santa Fe. Seeing winds clocking in around 29 miles per hour out to the west in Grants and Gallup. And as far south as Silver City and Deming, we are seeing those winds around 30. So we are looking at a breezy to windy day, but temperatures will be slightly cooler compared to that 96-degree high that we saw yesterday. We're already at 87 here in Albuquerque, hitting 90 in Trinidad. We have the low 90s from Tucumcari to Santa Rosa, Clovis. You're already at 91, 94 in Roswell, where it looks like you will be hitting those triple digits once again this afternoon. And we have 97 in Alamogordo with the mid-90s right now in Deming. But notice these numbers are running anywhere between 2 and 5 degrees cooler compared to this time yesterday. So I think over the next 2 days, we're going to be transitioning into a bit of a cooler and also wetter weather pattern thanks to that disturbance moving in from the Gulf of Mexico. Roswell, 100 degrees today, leaving in that 30% chance for some afternoon and evening showers and storms. Lordsburg, 93, breezy to windy conditions. Mid-90s in Deming and Las Cruces this afternoon. Up in the Four Corners, we have 91 in Chinle, Window Rock at 86, Gallup at 88. Farmington topping out at 93 this afternoon with those breezy winds, leaving about a 10% chance for an isolated storm. Chama, you're at 80 degrees today with the upper 70s in Red River. Angel Fire, Espanola Valley, 92, 89 in Santa Fe. Breezy for you this afternoon with isolated showers and thunderstorms through about Wednesday. Highs hovering in the middle to upper 80s. 89 in Roy, Tucumcari topping out at 95, Clayton and 93. And in the East Mountains, we have the mid-80s in Sandia Park and Cedar Crest. Mountain air just below that 90-degree mark. Still pretty hot down in Belen at 94. We're at 92 in Corrales, 92 in Bernalillo, the low 90s in the Heights and up in the foothills, 90 in Rio Rancho with breezy conditions, and then a few isolated storms as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. 92 here in Albuquerque, breezy to gusty this afternoon, about a 20% chance for a couple of gusty storms. That trend will continue through about Tuesday, and then we will see a slight uptick in that storm chance Friday and Saturday. And then a little bit of a drying trend by Sunday and Monday with highs back in the lower 90s.